Hello, I'm back. This is day 6, I believe, of the thing. Yesterday I put it out a little early because I went to a friend's house and we did a bunch of stuff over there, and I didn't come back home until today. So I did that. I played some of this there too. My stats are ridiculous. Um, you must be thinking, what the fuck did you do? Well, I had no life. As you can see, I literally got my attack, strength, and defense all the way up to 30, making my combat level 36. And I got my prayer up a couple times, and I got my thieving all the way back up to 30. My fire making up to 30. I think I actually did that before though. Yeah, I think so. Got my smithing up to 18, I guess. Got my mining to 31 because I ran out of rune essence. Because of that. Yeah, I got my rune crafting all the way from level 10 to 25, which really sounds stupid. Because it is. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. And, sorry about that, but, oh, Jesus Christ. You know what my dog loves to do? He likes to scratch on my door to get in, and then scratch on my door to get out. And I keep thinking to myself, what the hell, dog? Come on. Come on. Seriously. As you can see, I got a bunch of pure essence, because I do have 30 mining, or 31 now. So I can, get stuff. I'm just gonna, nope. Oh, shit. Oh. Let's go. I'm gonna show you rune crafting. There's a lot of people who really hate doing rune crafting. I don't freaking blame you. There's a few reasons. One, it's super expensive if you don't do it the way I do. Now, if I ever have homework, which is very often, usually does happen every day, and if it's especially like sentence writing homework or something that isn't like math, or maybe even math works, you can AFK mining the essence really easily because you don't have to keep clicking on the ores and stuff. You can, as you see, I actually just turned all of those to the thing. So yeah, you just need to click on the essence once, you mine all the way, and then you just run back to the bank. It's a really nice break too from your homework because it's like a 2-minute break, and I get really stressful when I do homework for a long time, so it's also fixes that. So yeah, I did that once before, or maybe even twice. And this is like the third or second time I've ever done this, so it's a really, really good idea, by the way. What else? Oh, yeah, there's something pretty obvious I haven't even really said anything on. Mine cooking and fishing. Yeah, also something else really obvious. Something you probably most of you know by now. Yeah. But first I'm just gonna show this. This is my fishing. Yeah, I've been catching a lot of lobsters. Yep, lots of them. And cooking a lot of lobsters as well. But here it is. If you know this guy, Jake1343, you probably know where this is going. I and him, we actually started a... I didn't really start it at all. I just made the official forum, which was locked. But whatever, he started a fisher's strike. Basically what that is that some fishermen, probably won't make a huge impact at all, but some fishermen are refusing to sell their lobsters. They're hoarding them. I'm one of those people. I'm not selling my lobsters unless I always cook my lobsters, by the way. I never have them raw. But I will not. I refuse to sell my lobsters unless The cooked lobsters are being sold for 200 GP apiece. You might be thinking, what the hell? Why? I don't know. I think 200 is a little too steep as well. The raws are going to be 100. 2 times more for cooked makes sense, because there's a good reason. With my cooking level, maybe a little less, but usually like around half of the around half of the lobsters go burnt. So it's like an equal amount of money, but less to sell. I find it easier that way, and I get experience for 2 skills, which gets me further in the high scores. Really, I am playing this game a lot to get in the high scores. If you all didn't know that, it's kind of obvious. I'm just going to do runecrafting really until I hit 30, which probably won't happen here, because I don't have enough essence to get enough experience to go to 30. But yeah, this is a really hard trip from 20 to 35. You can't go to 27, really. Cosmic runes, not possible. I don't think you can go to Xanaris. If you could, then there'd be there'd be a lot of dragon long swords, but I don't think so. I have not even began to work on the same 4 skills or 5 skills that I have not even started to work on, really. Slayer, farming, crafting, Herblore, ranged. I cannot start Slayer. Figured this out. I need a combat level of 40. That was not the reason why I was leveling my thing, though. That was because of the high scores as well. Yeah, I'm a greedy motherfucker. Just wanted to get those high scores. So yeah, really, not much happened. So, funny thing, really. How was I leveling my combat skills? I was killing monsters that were always 10 levels higher than me. And, I had several cakes and stuff from Ardoin, which is, by the way, like the greatest food ever. It's better than wasting your time on lobbies. Wait, what? Wasting time on lobbies? Well, lobbies can be sold at a high price, right? Cakes cannot, because you can get them with a thieving level of 5 at Ardoin, which is how it's pronounced. It is pronounced Ardoin. I used to say Ardugny, because that always made sense. I mean, look at it. It's kind of what it looks like, but apparently it's Ardoin. Jagex, why? That's the stupidest pronunciation of a city I think I've ever heard. Ever. I can't even think of a dumber one, but that's, I don't know, that's my 2 cents, I guess. I'm tired. It is 8 o'clock, right? The time I usually record these. And, yeah. As you can imagine, with only having 1 world, which, by the way, they're working their freaking hardest to get a 2nd world, but they didn't even, like, expect to ever need one, so they're just taking forever on that. But I'll just show you how many players are on right now. That's a lot, okay? Usually, it is around 2,000, which is retarded. Why? God, they should have done something about this earlier. Well, they didn't. So, we have to deal with that now. The lag, it's bad. They have to be constantly restarting the server for updates. I mean, it is only for updates. They're not going to start just randomly resetting the server to stop lag. They never have done that yet. They just, actually maybe a couple times, but usually whenever they do an update or restart the server, no lag, and it's like, you need to start doing that like every 8 hours. Because you just walk 3 steps, and then it stops, and then that just keeps happening. It's kind of upsetting. So yeah, now, with this, step in rune crafting, it's pretty much 2 runs per level, which is very depressing. You really don't want to do it anymore at this point. But, I don't know, high scores keep me up to my feet. Which, by the way, my total level is now 440. I don't know what it was last time, but I know it was less than 400. Because it hit 400, like, a little bit before I even had all 30 of these, which happened, like, this morning. So, even since then, I've been doing a lot of this stuff, and then this, obviously, even some of this. It's been crazy. I've been no-lifing today. This is really all I've done all day. I'm serious. I don't recall doing anything else really. It's all been this. It hasn't been all rune crafting though. Most of it has though, actually. That and combat. That's what I've been doing all day. And the reason why I'm even doing rune crafting is because I was like, well, you know, rune crafting is in such high demand right now. I think it's like needed. So I went ahead and did it. And I'm doing all the runes that don't have any profit with them at all. Another fun fact, a good reason to level up anyway, even if you're nowhere near a goal, multiples. The next one is actually 3 mind runes per essence, which is amazing. Because you get an essence, which is about 10 GP, and turn it into 3 mind runes, which is about 60 GP. You just tripled your money. Tripled? No. Well, mind runes are actually about 10, so I guess you could triple your money, but otherwise it'd be sextupling your money. Amazing. Yep, I've not been working on my wood cutting a lot. I should be, though. I should be working on fletching, but I don't like fletching. At least not here. I never liked fletching. I know it's a really good way to make like early money, but I don't know. I think thieving is a cooler skill. It's the easiest skill level in this game. I'm serious. There's already 399s, possibly even more by now, just because of how easy it is to level. Smithing is not easy. It's really expensive if you don't do it the way I do it. I never buy resources, except I buy only armor and weapons. I never buy resources. I always get all of my materials by myself. Unless they're really, like, high level, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, otherwise, I'm still doing this. So body runes are the best runes I can produce. So, this run, I will not level. Oh god, no. Did I level it up this time? Yeah, I did. Oh, that makes sense then. So yeah, maybe 2 more runs. Maybe 3. Looking at that makes me think, oh, there must be a third one in there. And then that will practically... This is like... There's only 1 more or 2 more after this, so... I don't know, maybe I'll hit 28 and be like, yay, I might go make mind runes or something. I don't know. I don't know what happens. When you make 3 mind runes, do you get experience for all 3 of them? Because if you can, that'd be good. That would be a really good way to level up. Because there's a lot of places that are much better than this one to, for like... I don't know. Actually, this one is really close to its bank. This one is not bad. They're all close to banks. Just kidding. Some of them are really far away from banks. Or hard to reach. One of them is the nature one. That one's impossible to reach right now. You can't go to the nature one because you can't go to Karamja. I think. Can't go to Karamja. Yeah. Oh, crap. I went the wrong way. I went the long way. Whoops. So yeah, also started playing in the client. Downloaded the client, that's what I'm playing in now. Way better. It is way better. I think it's the best thing I've ever done in a while. So I got that, and then these 4. So that's practically 3 runs. Basically. I don't need pure essence for these, I don't think. But you need them for Cosmic, and I think everything else above that. Which I guess makes sense, because Cosmic requires 27, and they assume by the time that you have 27 rune crafting, which I do, you will have 30 mining. But, or something, I guess they really expect you to also buy all these materials. I don't know how Jagex does this crap, but, yeah. Hey, I might actually level it here, but I kind of doubt it. I think I'll be close, though. And I'll be like 3 experience away. I'm like, I'm gonna kill you, game. Yep, told you. And I am like 100 experience away. 127. I just did that in my head. Oh, nope, 127. Wait, did I say that before? I don't know. I do know it's 127. I'll know when I look at this recording again and I go, oh wait, I said it twice. I'm stupid. And I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough. Also, I have the music turned off for obvious reasons, because it always goes over my voice, and I don't know how to turn up my voice. If you can look through all the options, I've turned up like the sound it outputs on my computer. It's not working with Hypercam. I don't know what the deal is. Just turn up your volume, I guess. It doesn't really do anything at this point because I don't have any music on. I don't know. So let's just do this last. This is really boring. This is what I do. Like, people are like, oh, show me what you do. I'm like, okay. Well, this is what I do. And it's boring. I know. If it was more entertaining, I would try to make it somehow more entertaining. But it's like the most boring thing ever. It's rune crafting, dude. It's rune crafting. That's what I've been doing. I don't want to do combat for a while. I do have adamant armor already. I have a full helm. And a adamant longsword, of course. I bought that from the store. I'll buy adamant plate legs when I have money. I'm like, not broke, because I have 4K, which isn't bad. But I don't have a humongous amount of money. Not enough money to buy the plate legs. There you go. 28 rune crafting. Now if I want, if this is really useful when I want to level up my magic, right? I can get a ton of mind runes, and then I'll just be like, whatever, I got 28 essence and 27 essence. I'll turn that into what? Like 81 rune. 81 mind runes. Yeah, take that. I don't know. I don't even know if that's right. Oh wait, it is. God, I don't know how I did that in my head. Actually, you know what's a cool idea? I'll just go ahead and at the end of this video, I'll play the music. But the sad thing about that is, I know after about 7 minutes of the video, like, the audio skips. Or maybe not. I don't know, I need to look into that. But it probably does. You're probably hearing me talking like that or something. It's probably stupid at this point. But how far are we in the video? 17 minutes, so probably. But I have an idea, and I think this might work. So let me try this out. Yeah, I thought that would be a cool exit for the music, I guess. But, yeah, we're about to hit 20 on the thing, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.